You are listening to the Cubby Podcast with the Cubby Cast and your host, Tyrone Lewis.
I'm saying for everybody, that's actually the opposite of what she's trying to achieve.
That's everybody. Yeah, anybody in entertainment, the goal is to be for everybody.
You think so?
100%.
What about comedy?
Comedy is very subjective, but I think that as a comedian, you understand there's gonna be some people that just don't get it. You gotta understand it. There's some people whose humor is just so different, where they just like, nah, I don't like him.
But
like,
can
what?
it be the same thing for music or art?
It could be.
Like, some motherfuckers don't fuck with Basquiat. Actually, I was out the other day and a shorty called Basquiat Biscuit.
Oh, she ain't even know.
Who that Biscuit? I was just like, the shit that you get in Walmart?
That's disrespectful.
And she said, no, my fault, I said it wrong. You don't mix up Biscuit with Basquiat.
Trying to get a do-over? Fuck out of here. No way.
I had to leave the museum.
Yeah, you gotta get out of there.
I was like, who the hell is this? And where she grow up at? First of all, there's two reasons. One, I don't think you could read.
That's a big problem.
That's the primary. Second of all, you don't know who Basquiat is.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who Basquiat is, you don't know the culture.
Yeah.
And if you don't know the culture, what you doing fucking with me? That's the opposite of what you should be doing. You should go to social studies.
Social studies.
Remember that?
What the fuck is social studies?
Oh, I'm about to cut in. Can you cut? Did you?
Yeah.
Jared, you in on this?
Come on, Jared. One game, bro.
Nah, he working. When Jared working.
So what the fuck is a social studies class? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like for me, social studies, I ended up learning like history and shit like that.
So why didn't they just call it history?
What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. It's like history, but I only had it up until like middle school. I think after that, then it's like, you had global history and U.S. history. But what the fuck was social studies?
Yo, I think social studies was Yo, this shit not recording, bro.
Is it sleep?
Nah, it's just on. You getting text messages, but I see it's not recording. See, that's what. That's what I was saying. How it cut off. You might as well just start it from here.
I heard it.
Yeah, it's on now.
Yeah,
but like I said, if that cuts off, this cuts off. So I think it's always better you press the button here.
We're gonna try this. Just try run. What was that?
That was a draw 2. Nigga, you can't start with a draw 2. You know how to play the game.
I ain't see it though. It looked real sneaky.
So what, you just think I'm cheating off the rip?
I'm just saying.
That's a very pessimistic attitude, sir.
Very
Look.
Alright, I believe
Thank
it now.
you, sir.
Who shuffled?
I shuffled.
Very unusual.
Very unusual?
Hand technique.
Very unusual activities through those fingers, sir. Why you got 2 just draw 2s came out? Now, if this is a draw 2, we gonna have to shuffle again. So this is the moment of...
Watch that shit be like that first. Oh my god.
Well, it wasn't in reverse.
It wasn't in reverse.
It wasn't in reverse. Whoever getting to the bottom of this shit is winning.
We gonna get there.
We gonna get there.
Also, Michael, right?
Yes, sir. How's your day been, man? Everything cool, money?
Swell, man. Swell. Busy.
Swell. I ain't used that. I ain't heard that in a while.
Is swell a compound word?
Swell?
Like so well? Ain't that what it is? Swell.
I ain't never think of that. I
don't know what's been up with me in compound words lately.
Nigga, you in a phase.
It's just like, yo.
Sound like you in a phase, brother.
Put those two things together.
Somebody did.
And made it one word.
Well, it was somebody.
I just got lazy. I ain't feel like saying well, so I'm just like, I'm
swell.
Yeah, I'm at
How you doing, sir? I'm so well. Man, that's a little long for me.
Your
Your shit kind of came out. Hold on. I'm just gonna start it from here, bro. It's my turn, ain't it?
I think so. That's what a reverse means.
Maybe, I don't know, dog.
Reverse.
I'm just trying to play the game how it's meant to be played. Yo, dog, your shit frozen or something.
No, my phone be glitchy. It's one of those things.
Damn, dog. Here, try it.
Let me turn this off.
Turn that off. Yeah, nah, your shit is one of those play phones that you get a kid. Shit that look like a phone, but that shit don't make no calls.
That shit the display phone in there.
Yeah. That shit just got mad apps you can't even swipe. Look, I got a phone. Can I call somebody? Yeah, let me call them for you. Mommy's on the phone. Mommy.
Yo, what do you think is the appropriate age for a kid to get a phone? Can you press that?
Yeah, I got it. I think the appropriate age, right? Yeah, I think the appropriate age would be 15.
Okay.
I'm going 15 on that.
In 2019?
Yeah, I think the longer you wait until you introduce somebody into this fucked up world is better nowadays. Before, I was the person that say, yo, get him in early. Because I got in early.
You got in early? When you get yourself first cell phone?
No, I'm just talking about life.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I got in early. The first cell phone that I got, I think I was in high school. I think I was like in 11th grade.
Yeah, like
one of those.
Like 16.
Yeah, one of those. So yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. It should definitely be later in life. I think like around 12, 13.
12, 13, you hitting them?
Yeah.
Man?
You know what I'm saying? Only because like by then probably be in activities and shit like that.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, put it right there, bro. You crazy, bro.
Damn.
I don't know why you wanted that work. Put down that 5. Oh, you don't got that 5? Damn, bro. It's crazy. Damn, you did one of those. You did the pick and look and then play. Okay, we're doing that. I don't know if you explained the house rules before we got in here, but the question for you is, yo, I heard Jay-Z is in the NFL now.
Yeah, I literally just heard about that. I was listening
he
to
don't
it
even play. He don't even play cornerback. What he play? DB? He a lineman? You know what he is? He probably the assistant coach.
I think so.
Why else would he be in the NFL? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think about the play?
Uno out.
Wow. That's a tough one.
It's another on wax win, brother.
That's a tough one.
Wax on, wax off. But here's a question: like, what's up with Jay? What's up with Hope?
What do you think? I mean,
What you mean? What I think it's actually a good move, but PR wise, I can see why people are kind of up in arms about it. The reason why is because you have one of our iconic figures kind of getting in bed with an organization that has not historically represented us in a good light. Mm-hmm. So why would you eat at their table? Right? That's like just that's the surface image, I can say.
okay.
But if you can infiltrate any system and make change, just like that alpha mentality, in my opinion, if you could go anywhere and break down barriers and walls, sometimes you got to sacrifice that image in order for the rest of the culture to walk through that door. Sometimes you got to be the Indian. Sometimes you got to be not the Indian, the cowboy that go over the hill and get hit with all the arrows by the Indians and be like, yo, we can't go that way. That ain't the way to go, yo. There ain't nothing but Iroquois over here. And I know you heard about those Iroquois. They build huts and skin buffalo. The young ones. So sometimes you got to be that. But I can understand why people are up in arms. Like, yo, why would you even side with Goodell and the owners for music?
So he's like the entertainment. He's like partnering up.
He like the entertainment chair.
Okay.
For like all the music and Super Bowl, but that's just the cover. The real reason he's in there is to affect change in terms of what is the NFL doing with that. I think it was like $800 million they gave to the Players Association for a specific purpose, was to revitalize the communities that the players come from. It was that whole big deal that they did. So what are you gonna do with $800 million? Give it to Jay-Z. He'll do something with it. He'll pump it up. He got the blueprint. He probably got 2 blueprints. Probably got a third somewhere that ain't really sell that much for. Whatever.
I agree. When I first heard the news, I was like, oh, he's making a play to become an owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only way to, the boys club. So I'm saying the only way to get in is you gotta get in. And that's his foot in the door to eventually get a seat at the table. Because, you know, Diddy was about to buy the Panthers.
Yeah, I think he was trying to collect a couple minority owners like a collection, like they did with the Dodgers with Magic.
Yeah.
Magic already owns 2 teams, I think.
The Dodgers
And the LA, the women's basketball
owns the
team.
Sparks?
The Sparks. I think he owns those.
I know that.
Yeah, man. Magic's all in the. That's why when he quit, he was just like, I don't need this shit now.
We got too much going
Fuck
on.
you talking about?
From everywhere.
No, I'm Magic. First of all, my name's Magic.
My name is-
Somebody, I can write that on a piece of paper and everybody knows it's me. I'm a magician. Like, why do I need to come into work from 9 to 5? That don't make sense. That makes sense to you, Magic Johnson, pushing paper and signing documents?
I don't even like pushing paper.
And your name, Jay. Your name not even Magic. Like, how that work? That don't work.
That man's name is a verb.
I mean, name is a verb. You know anybody else's name is a verb? Speedy.
Speedy, right?
How many dudes you know with the hood name some shit? Quick on the draw. I know one nigga named Quick on the draw the other day. I grew up with the nigga Quick. We used to call him Quick. He was a nigga that played football, that always wanted to run you over. You know what I'm talking about?
Speedy.
The one that just had that extra strength, and he was never in none of your classes. You just used to show up. You know what I'm talking about.
Speedy.
You called him some name because his name was way too hard, like Eugene, and you ain't want to call him Eugene. Yo, Speedy, come in. Speedy, where you going? I gotta go to the bathroom. Speedy, you supposed to be in class. Speedy was like 22. Damn, dog. We couldn't even put that 2 underneath. Yeah, we're gonna have a Trap Uno night. I think it's important for us to talk about it.
Yes, sir.
To put actions in the plans and
Trap
invite everybody
Uno.
to this Trap Uno. I ain't never heard nobody do Trap Uno, and you know we the masters of Uno. I don't remember nobody being a master of Uno.
It's the first of its kind.
First of its kind. So what we gonna do there, Jay? We gonna have what?
We're gonna have drinks,
Drinks and drink?
drinks and drink.
You gonna have a little codeine in the
You
cup?
know what I mean? It might be a little little paper cup situations looking like lean.
He said paper cup. It's styrofoam, bro.
That's it, it's my fault. Ain't styrofoam made of paper? Yeah.
I don't even know. That's a good ass
Styrofoam
question.
cups, you know what I'm saying? Trap music.
Trap music is
You know what I
important for a
mean?
Trap Uno. That is.
It might just be a brick on the floor, you know what I'm saying?
Ah.
Like, you might have a busted TV on top of a new TV. You know when you walk into the trap? Plastic couches.
When's the last time you been in the trap?
I've been in the trap. I was in the trap last October.
You bought anything? Nah. Just showed up.
I was just in there.
Wait, was this a museum?
It was a trap music. It was trap music. But, you know what I mean? That sparked the inspiration.
Yo, I heard the trap museum's actually live.
Oh, no, it's crazy. It's like so ill in there. That's how I got the concept. You know what I mean? It's like the plastic couches, you know what I mean? It had Eddie Murphy playing on the TV, Raw. The good TV on top of the broken TV on the bottom. Pictures of grandma. Oh, you know how you got just like a bunch of random decorations?
Just random
Just
shit.
random like glass porcelain dogs. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh.
Yo, you got utensils and like cupware that you get at festivals and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
You got the Green Bay Packers cup. And everybody's sitting there, yo, you got a cup? Yeah, go ahead, take that. You don't got no glassware? Nah, you just got that. That's what I got. You got the Domino's cup. Remember that Domino's cup? The little white Domino's cup that used to just be there? Yo, you wash this out? Yeah, it's already washed. Yo, dog, I see an orange ring at the bottom. Nah, that's just part of the cup. That ain't part of the cup, man.
Oh, man.
Fuck out of here.
Somebody threw that in the microwave. That's the problem with making soup.
You put soup in the
You
cup.
don't throw plastic in the microwave. You don't know that? Damn.
Nah, we ain't know none of that back in the day, man. There's a lot of things that we don't do now
That we just didn't know.
that we just didn't know. Like,
That's crazy though when you think about it, because like that's what's making us like technology. You know what I'm saying? Like things are going so fast, and we are now so accessible to information. Information's so accessible. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we could do what we want. You know what I'm saying? We know a lot more about stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Google fucked up the game.
Yeah.
Google done fucked up the game.
Fucked it up, you think?
Yeah, man.
Made it better.
You don't really need to know shit, Uno. You don't need to know shit. Fuck you need to know.
Color.
It's color though.
Red.
You don't need to know shit. What the fuck you need to know shit for when you got your phone? Yo, what's 7 times 17?
You don't even need it.
Oh wait, give me a second.
That was calculated, so I'm like.
Yeah, but I got my phone. I figured it out. Now you can say, yo, hey Siri.
That's true.
What's 7 times 17? I don't know. Give me a second. Especially my Siri. My Siri don't never show up to work. Call, no show. Be leaving me little notes on my desk. Talking about I'm taking my 15. My Siri don't never show up to work. I think she cheating on me low key.
Oh man, she cheating with
Be finding shit around the house.
Siri and Alexa got a thing going on. They
Siri and Alexa is the new Mindy and Morty.
Oh my god.
It's the new Mindy and Morty, bro.
Uno.
Oh, why wouldn't I change the color? Gotta change the color.
Uno.
Damn, Uno. Damn.
Uno.
Damn, it's crazy.
Blue. We gonna hit that. Uno out.
Damn, it's crazy.
You know what I'm
Boom, boom. That would have been wild. So
So
yo, all
come-
right.
oh, yeah.
So Jay-Z is the new head of music,
Yeah.
and LeBron got Anthony Davis and Danny Green, along with Rondo and a one-leg Boogie Cousins.
I heard he what is that? Another Achilles? His other Achilles?
Achilles is gone, bro.
Both of them?
Nah, whatever. It don't matter. It could be both. It could be one. He's not here for the season.
Out for the season? Damn, yo.
It's an Achilles, bro. You know how much money he lost by being injured? Over $100 million. He was meant to sign the Big Max deal with New Orleans. Then he tore his Achilles. He was an all-star. He actually got voted in that all-star game. He was supposed to play.
Yeah.
See how fragile life is, and everybody all tight. Fuck that, man. You can die tomorrow. You better get a podcast. It's a great segue into Cubby Network. If you do want to participate in a podcast, it's very simple. Just DM the Cubbycast on Instagram or email us at thecubbycast@gmail.com. It's actually very simple. Right now, we got a game going on. It's 1-1.
1-1. That's it, man.
We got a 1-1 game going on. But we just talking about pop culture. We talking about the things that we need to do. Let me go ahead and say the Cubby rules really quickly just to get them out the way. Can't forget about the Cubby rules. And for all our listeners out there that's been with us for a long time and now you seeing us on the mic doing what the fuck that we do.
Yeah.
If you enter the Cubby, there's 5 rules you got to live by. There's 5 rules you got to live by, and there's another 5 rules you got to abide by. That's not saying that there's 10 rules. You better just repeat and double up on the first 5 rules I give you. So you got to learn them, you got to understand them, but then also you got to abide by them in the Cubby. We've had a few guests in here in the Cubby, and they all lived by it. The first rule of the Cubby is that there are no rules to the Cubby. The second rule of the Cubby is whatever you bring, you got to finish. I brought a water bottle with some gin in it.
There we go.
So that's going to get... Anybody want in?
I'm straight.
I was going to drink from the... I was going to do what the fuck I was going to do anyway.
You gotta do what you gotta do. That's what
Third rule of the Cubby is to be yourself. Ain't nobody worried about you in the Cubby, man. Just relax. Fuck, man. Everybody get tight, man. Not in the Cubby. That's why it was made. It's for people to relax. You got 5 black professional men in the space. More than likely, one of us is going to be your cup of tea. So you got to relax. Fourth rule of the Cubby is stay on your P's and Q's. Because you never know what happened in the Cubby. Jared don't want you spilling shit in here. That's why that rule was made. You told me way before, yo, don't spill shit in here. Like, Jared, that's part of the rules. Don't worry about it. And I think we've been 100% compliant ever since.
Knock on wood.
Or plywood. I don't know. I don't know what that. Jared, I don't know what this table is. This shit could be paper mache.
Styrofoam.
Or paper. Fifth rule of the Cubby is you only get 3 times in the Cubby. This is the most important rule, man. You only get 3 times in here because you have fun and you do whatever you need to do. We only have me and Jay in here today. It's an uncut episode.
Hello, this episode is brought to you by Alki Consulting Group. Alki Consulting Group is a consulting firm looking to help you go from point A to point B. If you do want to contact us in regards to any process documentation, please email us at smtexecutive@gmail.com. Once again, that is smtexecutive@gmail.com. Help us help you on your way to a brighter future.
Be there. Jay, you got anything to say?
Yo, I had a question to ask, but yeah.
Please ask the question.
How long are you still a new guy? How many seasons in the NBA until you like, all right, nah. When does a NBA player become a veteran? How you get
Second season.
You bullshit.
What you talking bullshit?
So Lonzo Ball's an all-star?
No, we need all-star. You said, how do you need that?
Veteran, my fault.
Yeah, he's a veteran to somebody.
Nah, bro.
What you talking about?
Nah, you gotta get some clout. You don't even have clout at second year in.
No, you already got a season under your belt. You're not a rookie no more. You don't got to carry the bags. You don't got to do nothing.
You definitely carrying somebody bags every
Come
year,
on,
too.
bro. If you're not, think about it. It's just like high school or college. There's always a new freshman class. So if there's somebody newer than you, how are you the rookie?
You don't think second year guys carry bags?
Nah, why? You got somebody else to do that. Why am I carrying bag? I did that last year. Why get hazed twice if you already got hazed once? What's the point? If you got hazed properly once, what the fuck is the point of getting hazed twice?
That's just bullying at that point.
It's just bullying. Who the fuck? Who needs that? Why am I here? I did this already. That's a fun fact about me. I went through it twice. And that was the worst thing I ever could have done in life. Cause I'm like, yo, I did this already. Like, I don't like it. Like, it's not fun. I have to make a conscious decision. It made me who I am today. But at the end of the day, if we're talking about like sports, so we're talking about sports. Lonzo Ball no longer a rookie, bro. It's over. You know who is his rookie? Zion Williamson. Now, you know what I mean? If this is my question, like, from your question for what you said. Why is it that if you a basketball player, you don't got shit to do but practice?
Right. I mean,
like,
you're still a human. You get other shit.
Yeah, but what do you really do? Isn't the most important thing in your life is practice?
Should be.
What makes it not that way? If you're any professional,
being young and fucking bitches. You know what I mean?
Well, if you young fucking bitches, that's you, dog. You can do that without being a motherfucking professional.
True. Being a professional makes it a lot easier.
You think so?
100%. 100%.
So you think a professional is more likely to get bitches rather than just a regular motherfucker with a 9 to 5?
100%. Well, a professional that makes a lot of money, that's famous.
So a doctor.
Doctors are getting less pussy than NBA players.
Well, you know, that's a fact.
That's
a fact.
Wait,
hold on. Wait a minute. Doctors?
100%.
Doctors get a lot of vagina, bro.
They do, but not more than NBA players or rappers. You know what I mean? Fame is legit like one of the biggest aphrodisiacs ever. If a shorty meets a dude and is like, yo, this dude got 20,000 followers. You know what I mean? That's a weird form of
That's the life. That's the life we living right now.
That's how we living, bro. So if you got pull, they think that
be a part of this life,
they think numbers gives them access, and access gives them opportunity. They're not wrong. Bro, 2 words: basketball wives. Basketball wives. There's an entire show dedicated to women who came up off of other men. Some were wives. Some were just fuck buddies. Some were fucking.
How long have you seen this show? How long have you been watching this show?
Honest fact about myself, I've never seen an episode of Basketball Wives.
You haven't seen one episode of Basketball?
Not a single episode. Not a single thing. I don't even know what channel it comes on. I'm assuming VH1.
VH1.
That's where all the.
I've seen a few episodes.
I haven't seen a single episode.
You know who that was started by though, right?
Shawnee O'Neal.
Yeah.
I know she.
So she's the OG basketball wife?
100% the OG basketball wife. Other than Cookie. Cookie Johnson. How you got Magic Kid Cookie?
You just called Cookie Johnson the original basketball wife? What's wrong with you, sir? That woman has been through a lot.
And
that woman has been through her husband standing on stage saying, I'm HIV positive. That's a lot as a woman to like stay with. We don't know what she been through. You can't throw her in the same lump as
Shorty O'Neal? Nah, bro. She's the OG. For sure, OG.
Cookie Johnson is up there with like Harriet Tubman and shit. Cookie, Harriet, the first woman that did that gel for y'all hair. What y'all call her? I don't know who the fuck.
C.J. Walker?
See, Madam C.J. Walker. First of all, her name's Madam, so you know she was about that life.
How you got Madam C.J.? What that C.J.
Cookie up there, man.
Bro, Cookie
Tell me
there, bro.
another high-profile man to go up there and say I'm HIV positive, and this shorty hold his hand.
None.
Her, Hillary
And this is
Clinton.
in the 90s. This is in the 90s, early 90s, when it was just like, that was a death sentence.
Her, Hillary Clinton should be in the Hall of Fame. What do you mean? What you talking about?
What Hillary do? What
What
Hillary
do you
do?
mean what Hillary do?
What she do?
Stay with her dude. That's an accomplishment.
Bro,
That's not
imagine
easy.
if they do go fuck around. That ain't
What are you talking about? But as president, being on that stage, saying like fuck all that, because you know she was getting scrutiny from her girl.
Yo, you
Like,
think-
word, you gonna really let his dick get sucked in the Oval Office, and you just gonna stay there?
Let me ask you this.
Come on, bro.
Yo, you think she would have been more famous if she would have left?
No, she made the right decision. She made it 100% the right decision.
I don't even think that was an option, bro.
Well, once you're president, you're there.
I don't think she's going. I don't think, I think he, at that point, it don't matter what I do. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
Yo, quick question. Is that the ultimate point for a dude? Think about it. If you know,
She ain't going.
she ain't going nowhere. What you doing?
You doing whatever the
You
fuck
doing
you
that
want to
right?
do.
But then the irony of that is, you know she not going nowhere, so you don't want to put it in that light.
That's another form of bullying. That's another form of bullying.
What are you talking
That's bullying. If you know somebody's powerless and you continue to exercise your power, that's bullying.
That's
like,
a
if you
fact.
know, if you like, yo, she not going nowhere, so I'm an OD. It's like, come on, bro.
Yeah, but then why would you OD with a shorty that you know not going nowhere?
You laughing because nigga, you know. You know, it's like, you know she ain't going nowhere. Why would I not OD? You know what I'm saying?
Nah. So what you saying is men
It's
need
bullying.
barriers?
Everybody needs barriers.
Nah, I disagree, bro.
I think everybody
100%
needs barriers.
disagree.
100. Why? Speak on it. What you
All
mean?
right, this is the reason why I disagree. I think men need to know and be able to live with their consequences. I feel like men can do whatever the fuck they want to.
Fact.
As a man, this is just my perspective. As a person, you can do whatever you want to do, but I feel like it's more beneficial to understand like a man is supposed to do what he wants to do. Now, in order for him to like build a family and provide for a family, he has to have that attitude. But you also have to know that there's consequences to your decision.
Uh-huh.
So if you out here fucking and you get head in the Oval Office, knowing that your shorty gonna leave you, you gotta think about that. But if you get head in the Oval Office and you know shorty gonna come back to dinner tomorrow morning. First of all, I said dinner tomorrow morning. Y'all was just gonna look at me and not realize that I said dinner. Sometimes you be having dinner the next morning.
Bro, I'll be having dinner for breakfast all the time. That's the first meal.
But if you know that, now you got to think about what position you putting her in,
You
bro.
a bully.
You are a bully.
You a bully.
But you're supposed to have that autonomy as a dude. Don't
Right.
ever feel like, because if you feel like you can't do something, you losing. Like, if you want to go out and be promiscuous and fuck whoever you want to fuck, know that there's consequences.
Right.
Know that you're going to wake up 10 years from now alone.
But what if there are no consequences? Like if you're president. What if there are no consequences? I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna do.
All right, so the story is, you don't think there's no consequences to Bill Clinton? Have you seen Bill Clinton lately? That motherfucker look like a surrogate.
I mean,
He come in, he say his shit, and then he leave. He go home, he probably sit in a corner. That's probably one of his consequences. Like, yo, bro, you put me on national. First of all, it's not the first time he did the shit.
100%. That's not the first time. He just got caught.
He
She
just
told.
got caught. And he got caught before. It's not like he didn't. But she was more about the end game. She was just like, yo, bro, we about to be in the White House, bro. Like, you fucking up. Most of these white boys out here, they fuck up a lot.
100%.
But guess who keep it quiet?
Black Queens.
Nah. Black Queens don't keep shit quiet. Fuck out of here. Fuck you talking about? Black Queen's gonna tell somebody. They best friend, they mama, they grandmama, gonna tell somebody at work, they gonna tell at least 3 people.
Yeah, people gonna know.
Somebody gonna know. White women don't say shit because they're more concerned about the image and what I'm supposed to do. That's a fact, bro. Fuck out of here. Like, I know that for a fact.
So they're more aware of the implication and consequences.
That's why white dudes be dead scared when shit happen and kill a shorty and throw in the ocean. Cause it's like, no, you ain't leaving me. All the shit I did, I can't eat without you. Can't let that leak. Black dudes be like, yo, we be alright.
Man.
We'll be alright. I'll get a job somewhere. Don't worry about it.
You know what's funny? I was actually, literally before I got here, I was watching, you know what movie I was watching?
No, I don't.
White Men Can't Jump.
Classic
movie. And then it's funny because, like, you know, Woody Harrelson, Billy, and he was like fucking up the entire movie.
What me fucking up?
Like gambling, losing all the money, losing all the bread.
Oh, his character.
Yeah, his character. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, she was just like, yo, I'm out. Enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of crazy how...
That was season 2, Koza, wasn't it? Finale?
Enough. Yeah. Good plug.
Do it.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Billy was just... I mean, she left him. And I realized I totally forgot that... You know what I mean? How the movie ended. I know he dunked and all that shit. But I was like, oh, she didn't come back.
Nah, dog.
She didn't come back at all.
It's the best decision she made.
You know what I'm saying? And she just knew enough was enough. And she was just like, yo, nigga, you too many times.
Yo, she roller skated away.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That's a different type of leave. And a bitch roller skate away.
Swaying from side
to
to
side.
side.
And then you gotta watch her move fast but slowly. That's the worst. You gotta watch her move fast but slowly.
Uno.
Jesus.
I wanted the chain, but you know, I wanted the chain.
Yeah, I already knew that one.
6 of them things and then red.
Can I pick my cards? Why are you always antsy? Wait till your turn. Why you? No, I gotta pick my cards. Wait till my turn then. Right. Jesus. Captain Jack?
6 of them things.
Jesus.
Pick some things up.
Jesus. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
Jesus. Did I say no Uno?
No, because I already said Uno.
You sure?
Positive. Right before I said pick up them things. Right before I said pick up them things.
Bro.
That's fine. We got it on
Go
wax.
ahead. We do.
Got it on wax.
It's your turn.
I can go now?
It's your turn.
Uno out.
Uno out or Uno out?
I said Uno out. If the rules are Uno out, you want me to pick up 2?
I think the rules, I can say the rules.
Let me hear the rules.
First rule is all draws matter.
Okay.
Second rule is either pick and play or pick and home.
Gotcha.
Third rule is pick up 2 for your mistake. Fourth rule is you gotta say Uno and Uno out.
Sounds like a lot of extra Unos.
You gotta say Uno out.
I did say Uno out.
Alright.
I said
I
Uno
just
when I had
asked
Uno.
you what you said, and you said I said out or Uno out.
I did.
Okay.
The rule, you gotta
No, I'm not taking it. Remember, it's on wax.
It's on wax.
I just want you to know
the rules are
where we're at.
Uno out. I said
It's
Uno.
3 games, man.
Then I said Uno out.
It's 3
You
games.
said you gotta say Uno out.
Nah. You gotta say Uno out.
Alright. I said both of those.
Nah, dog. Said Uno, and then you said out.
Uno out. I said Uno out.
All I heard was Uno and then out. Somebody else could have heard it. Maybe the music too high.
That's what it is. Beyonce blaring in the
Maybe
air
the music
drums. That's what it is.
So let me ask you this question in terms of shit that we always speak about. So I think this is a very important question for the culture. Why is it that when women cheat, they don't get a pass, but when men cheat, they get a pass?
Fragile male ego.
Fragile male ego. Why is that why did that come out so fast? Like a male ego has to be fragile.
No,
Who
I'm
put
saying
that in your head in terms of why it is that way?
No, I'm saying the reason is because of the fragile male ego. Like the male egos that are so fragile where it's like if a woman does something directly equal to something that they do, they feel a sense of entitlement that shouldn't be the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you a hoe, you know what I mean? You floozy, you know what I mean? Whatever. I don't even know what a floozy is.
Yeah, I think you went back to 1876.
Something you catch.
Shit sound like a flapper word, like in 1920.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's you get that automatic label because there's always been this stigma that men can kind of do what they want, hunter-gatherers, they go out, and then the women have to stay home, and they should be pure and fertile and all those.
You feel like that works? If that equation is such,
If what works?
what you
If
just
the-
said,
the-
like men could do what they want and women build home and be accepting of certain behaviors.
I think it could work. I mean, anything could work. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a matter
Anything
of
can work?
Most things, yeah, anything can work.
Okay, explain that. What do you
Because
mean
I mean,
anything
whatever the case is, if the two people, if they have that understanding and that conditioning to each other, and they're just like, yo, all right, this is just us. If the person's willing to tolerate it, if enough ain't enough, then you know what I'm saying, then that is what it is.
But when is enough?
You know when it
Enough.
breaks. You know
That's
enough
what-
is enough when it's just like, oh, nah,
You
we're
feel
going
like
too
there's
far.
warning signs out there for you to pick up on when there's, because this is the Cubby, and there's a big thing about the Cubby about just speaking your mind. I already said the rules a little earlier, but you think people know it's the end before it's the end, or is it when the end happens?
I think some people know, but some people may try to. Some people may try to be ignorant to it and not really acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Some people probably are like,
That's a waste of motherfucking time. You don't
It
feel
is. I mean, or some people just like, you know what I mean, not really realizing the magnitude of some things. They're just like, oh, no.
The sun will come out
Optimistic.
tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow it'll shine. Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, there's always. Oh, wait. We had the man get up and use the bathroom, man. One of the key things about uncuts is that it's uncut. You just got me in the building. I'm busting ass in Uno. Actually, I'm losing. But it's okay, man. You got to give people energy. And this is one of my energy moments. I'm going to go to Mesa tonight. I think this is a good time to plug different places that you go for recreational purposes. It's very important. If you don't go out and have fun, what are you doing? Like, what the hell is the point to sit down for 8 hours if you don't get up and shake a little ass? I was just telling the people, if you don't shake ass, there's no point in sitting down for 8 hours.
If you don't shake ass, no point in sitting down.
Yeah, why are you going to sit down for 8 hours if you can't shake a little ass when you get up? What's the point? Like, and this begs a different question is, would you date or put yourself in a situation where you fuck with a porn star?
Ooh, a porn star, not a stripper. A
No, porn star. That means penetration.
I'm familiar with them.
All right, I didn't know. You asked me twice. I didn't know if you knew what pornography was, bro. It's a $6 billion industry. Maybe more than that. That's probably a month.
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest.
Sex sells. Would I be comfortable? No.
Why is that? Is it because of the fragile male ego from what you were talking about?
That's just
Sounds like yes to me.
based on not necessarily. It's not necessarily my ego or my pride. It's just that's just a profession I would not feel comfortable with.
Yeah, but they're safe, bro. Like,
How safe are they?
they get tested like once a month,
Okay.
and they do what, shoots twice a week.
What happens when something happens when they get tested and the results are?
Actually,
Positive.
porn stars get tested and actually the most cleanest out of regular people.
I don't agree with that. I think you're
It's
making
a
that up.
stat. Look it
How
up.
is that a stat? How
If
can
you
somebody
get
be
tested
blind?
regularly and an average person only gets tested like once every 3 months, who is more susceptible? And you can't work in the industry unless you're clean. It's a thing. Like, you
Right.
get kicked the fuck out.
Scenario.
What do you mean
She's a-
scenario?
I said, give
Oh,
me a
you're
scenario.
giving me a scenario.
So,
I just thought you just
she-
said scenario like cereal. Like, cereal, now! What?
Scenario. So what's happened? Say you got a lady. Your lady's in the porn industry.
Can you not say pornography, bro? Do you not watch pornography, bro?
I actually don't. I haven't watched that shit in forever.
Forever? What does that
Nah,
mean?
I haven't watched it in a long time. With the exception of like maybe early this week. I was out of curiosity. Porno
Man,
for
you
me-
bullshit.
Nah. Porno for me is just more like it's like research. You know what I mean, you gotta
Research?
you learn
I gotta
the
dive
rules.
into this. You should have never put this.
Yeah,
shit.
that's fine.
What do you mean? You're diving
First of all,
into
let
to
me
do what?
let me get into
Alright,
it.
cool.
So let's say something. The scenario is she comes back, she gets tested. Month 1 good, month 2 good, month 3 she get herpes.
Yeah,
She was
she
diagnosed
out.
with herpes. Then
Yeah.
she's kicked out. She don't got no job.
No.
And now she brought herpes home from work.
Be a secretary.
Yeah, that's not. You say it just like it's.
But if both parties are getting tested, right, the likelihood of you catching something is lower than if you were just out here in these streets.
Not less likely than fucking one person.
Dog.
That's only fucking one person.
All right, let me answer this question again. If you want to go through stats,
Yeah.
if you're gonna tell me you find one person to fuck with since the first time you started fucking until now,
Yeah.
that's not a normalcy that happens. People fuck each other before you meet the
Right.
shorty you fucking with for a long time. Now let's say a porn star gets into the game at 18. She gets tested, I'm gonna say once a month, right? And that's actually probably lower than what I researched way before. Because I'm in the porn game.
Okay.
I like it. It's something of a $6 billion industry. That means it has to be
Porn?
about twice a week.
What's your purpose?
That's my purpose, entertainment. I like entertainment because sometimes real life gets boring. It's a fact for me. Like, I've seen it already. Like, I've done it already. Like, I've done a lot of shit. So for me, it gets boring. So now I want to live in the fantasy world. So let me go ahead. Like, you don't want to know my porn search history. I'll let you know right now. It just depends on how I feel on the day. Sometimes I want to go in space. Other times, I'm in some other shit. I just, honestly, in pornography, I like the lead up. Like, what's happening? Yeah, I'm a big lead up. Yo, what's happening in order for this motherfucker to convince shorty? Because I'm all about the convince. Because you know me, word, attitude. How you going to convince the shorty to make her shirt touch her ankles? How the fuck is that going to happen? So I don't care about how it happened because I've seen that already. I've done that already. But the attitude behind it is what I'm really intrigued in. So sometimes I just be watching shit and turning shit off.
So you don't
like, I done seen that.
You don't like the fake acting.
Nah,
you
don't
like
be-
the real, like pull up in the truck, like yo,
Yeah.
flash a little cash. Like, yo.
Give me a little camera movement. Oh shit, fuck. Let me go ahead and put this up together. Give me a tripod that one of the tripod legs fuck up, and the shit just tilt. That's the shit I like.
Hello, this episode is brought to you by Alki Consulting Group. Alki Consulting Group is a consulting firm looking to help you go from point A to point B. If you do want to contact us in regards to any process documentation, please email us at smtexecutive@gmail.com. Once again, that is smtexecutive@gmail.com. Help us help you on your way to a brighter future.
That's the shit I like. Don't give me the polished shit. Don't give me all that.
Yeah, I be hating that acting shit. I be like, damn, acting is never really good. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
But all right, if we're talking about acting, but people act in relationship in the beginning all the time.
Yeah,
How do you know chemistry is chemistry?
time. That's
Time?
it. Time and situation.
So you don't feel like there's an immediate chemical reaction between people?
Could be. It could be. You know that love at first sight or lust at first sight. You know what I'm saying?
Do you believe in that?
Oh shit! Love at first sight? No. Lust at first sight? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely do.
So you could fuck at first sight, but you can't
You could know
love
that
at first sight.
know that you want to fuck at first sight, which is the lust. You know what I mean? The whole love portion. I just feel like that's just such. It's so fleeting. You know what I'm saying? It's
Love
so,
is fleeting?
The initial love at first sight, where you're like, oh man, I'm really in love with this person. Like, you barely know this person.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I had that recently, bro.
What?
I don't know if it's love, but it's interest.
Huh?
You see what I'm saying? I don't really connect with a lot of people. So for me to get a connection off a rip,
Yeah, that's rare.
that's rare. Like, it's because for me, and if you travel a long time and as you get older, people become segmented. People don't really become individuals. They get to a point where, oh, I've seen this before. I witnessed this before. Oh, he that type. Oh, she that type.
You put him in a box.
You put him in a box.
Yeah,
And it's up to you to leave that box. But I'm going to let you be you. But since I know you like this, I react to you like that.
Right.
That's as you get older. And I think that's why old people don't really fuck with people. They're like, yo, I don't really like this box. I don't really like this aggressive box.
So you meet somebody, they in that box, and you're like, oh, nah, I ain't like that box. I had that box 20 years ago.
Yeah, I don't like this box. It's mine.
You just like Derek. I remember.
Yeah, I remember you. That's why old people always say, I think I've seen you before.
Yeah. Who your daddy?
Who your daddy is? Gerald? How you know my daddy named Gerald? Yeah, you Gerald's son, huh?
Gerald boy.
That's why I think old people don't really fuck with nobody, bro.
They've been around the block. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's the time. That's the time aspect. They have the luxury of time and experience.
Dog, I'm getting grumpy. I know I'm gonna be a grumpy motherfucker when I get old. I know that for a fact. You wanna know why? Because I don't like bullshit now. So my patience is already low. So once I get older, my patience gonna be like, whatever, motherfucker. Alright, cool. Like, when it happened, it happened. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and sit here and eat this Raisin Bran.
Why old people eat
Why old people eat Raisin Bran?
Oh, man.
Why old people eat Raisin Bran?
Yeah, I don't even know. For fiber?
For fiber, dog.
That shit don't work the same.
Yo, you know what the old person told me one time? I was just like, yo, I'm cold. They said, yo, you need to eat some ice.
What?
And I said, ice is cold. They was just saying, no, you need to get that iron up. And the only way to get iron up is to eat ice. I said, yo, you a backwards motherfucker.
Yeah.
I can't really fuck with you.
That's backwards shit.
That was sound.
Eat
Eat
the
ice in order to feel okay.
To feel warm.
Because I'm cold.
Oh my god.
Shit don't make no sense.
Yeah. Yo, what'd you think of the Street Fest this weekend?
Oh, yeah, there was a...
That shit was major.
You went both days or you just went one day?
Oh, both days, yeah.
So you saw Cardi B?
Cardi killed it.
Cardi B?
Cardi bodied it.
You saw Gail?
Saw Miguel. Yo, did you see? You saw the Miguel Big Sean?
That saw Big Sean, yeah?
Yeah. So they was like,
You saw somebody almost die at the Big Sean concert?
Somebody head was bust. Yo, Big Sean was like, but for real, salute to Big Sean. Like, me and my lady was talking about how, like, yo, he legit stopped the show. He's like, yo, I think somebody hurt or like his coolest ass way, like, yo, somebody hurt. Yo, make a room, and it heard people screaming.
You was that close?
Yeah.
How close were you to the stage?
When A Boogie came on, we was like right there in the front. When Cardi came on, we were in the back. When Big Sean came on, we were close by like the Reebok station.
Shit, I didn't even know there was a Reebok station.
Yeah, I got a free pair of Reebok.
Dope.
Yeah. So
I got access and almost got kicked out. That's my story. That's my story.
I want to hear that story. But yeah, so Big Sean, he was like, yo, I'm not playing until, they clean him up or whatever. So he stopped playing. And then like 10 minutes later, like Miguel went on. So he started performing. And then like 2 minutes later, Big Sean came back onto the stage and started finishing his set. He like played I Don't Fuck With You. And then like Miguel started like OD performing. He was like singing from the heart. You know what I mean? Because at this point, it's like a clash.
Yeah, he was
Big
that
Sean
close. I think I went to go get a drink at that point.
Yeah, nah, it was a good event, man. Big Sean and a lot of respect, and I already liked him.
How was Saturday? Because that was Sunday.
That was Big Sean.
Cardi B, that was all Sunday.
Nah, Big Sean was Saturday, wasn't it?
Unless he did 2 days, because I know he did Saturday.
Oh,
I know he did Sunday.
That was Sunday, yeah. Saturday was Meek Mill. Okay, Meek Mill, 2 Chainz, dope. 2 Chainz killed it. 2 Chainz got hits, man.
2 Chainz got a lot of
2
hits?
Chainz got hits.
More hits than Kanye?
Nah.
Can't have more hits than Kanye.
Nah, he got a lot of features.
I don't care who it is, other than Michael Jackson.
Nobody got more hits than Kanye?
Kanye and Beyonce. Probably Jay-Z.
Yeah, I was about to say Hov. Hov has 12 albums.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, Kanye also produces.
So you count those as his too?
Yeah, it's his song.
Nah.
What are you talking about?
You're doing a lot.
What do you mean I'm doing a lot?
What
are you talking about?
He's gonna do anything that he's on features, his own tracks.
Anything he got credit on.
Produce?
Yeah, why not? That's in his arsenal. What the hell are we talking about right now?
Bro.
He does music. He's a musical genius. I didn't say it. He said it.
So anything that he produced, even though he's not on it.
Yeah, why not? It's his beat. What are you talking about? That's a hit.
I get it. I just don't think that's accurate. I don't think that's fair.
Come on, bro.
So how do you gonna categorize him? Are you saying like
he's an artist?
Great. Okay.
You say it. It's Kanye. See, this is the reason I don't understand when people. I know we're getting off a kilter here because we want to know how the hell I almost got kicked out of this.
I'm very curious.
Fest. Nah, but it wasn't my fault, bro. It really wasn't. Wow. So I'm in the fest chilling, right. And I realized I left a little something in the car.
Aye.
So you know me, I'm a mover, I'm a shaker. Right. So I go to a security guard that don't really look like he know what the fuck he's doing. And I say, hey, my man, let me talk to you real quick. Hey, listen, I just need to go to the car, put my glasses down and come back. You gonna be here for a little bit? He said, yeah, I'll be here. I said, all right, I'm going to go just do that, come back real quick. He said, all right, cool. I said, wait, how long you going to be here for? I'll be here for the rest of the night. All right, cool. So I went, got my shit, coming back now. I come in, cool, what's up, baby? Everything good? Boom, come in. Walking, chilling. I start seeing security circle around me. And you know me, I'm a very observant dude, especially if I see like a lot of security. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? Like one show up, then two show up. You know they don't say nothing at first. They just, a lot of them come speaking like this. So I know, oh, I ain't something up. So I'm the confrontational type. So I go to the head security guard with the pressed collar. And I say, hey, you know, what's going on? He said, we saw you guys come in from the camera and we're trying to figure out what's going on. I said, okay, you could have came up to me and said anything. It wasn't, you just said what's going on. I would have told you that your attendant there said that I can go to the car and come back. Right. So that's what I did. I went to the car and I came back. He said, yeah, we understand that. But now we got to try to figure out what happened. All right, cool. Go back and sit down. I see more security come now. More security coming. So I go up to the guy with the press collar again, and I say, yo, man, like, is there an issue? He said, yeah, you're going to have to come with us. I said, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. That's your plan?
Wait a minute. Nah, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right here. What are you talking about? He's like, yeah, we're going to have to, you know, check. And I was like, nah, go check with your man and let me out. Like, I just did everything that I was supposed to do. I paid, I got in, I'm cool, I'm chilling. Because now it's about the principal to me now. I mean, it's starting to be about the principal for me now. Now you got to make sense to me. Now, there's one guy saying, because we have to. I'm like, dog, that's not going to work. That ain't going to work.
Because I said so.
Nah, I'm a grown-ass man, dog. Yeah. I'm not going anywhere.
You and my mama.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. So we're going to have to start making sense now. We're going to talk. So this other guy come up to you. He said, all right, man, listen, man, we have a policy. And I said, listen, you talking to the wrong dude. Because when it comes to policy and procedure, I do that from 8 a.m. to about 8 p.m. I did it for years. I know what you're talking about. And the policy says X, Y, Z. I said, okay, cool. If the policy states that, where's the policy saying that he's not supposed to let anybody out? If I get that word that I'm supposed to be let out, then I should be able to come in based on the word of your employee. Yeah, you can't fuck with me on that end.
Yeah. It's a contract.
It's a contract now. It's a verbal contract. You let me out, you let me back in. And even if I didn't get back in and a different person was there, now it's void of the contract.
Fair enough.
But the contract was I get in and I get out based on this person. That's what happened. So that was a good 15 minutes for me. So the guy said, okay, all right. You can stay. We're just going to need to rebadge you in. And I said, all right. Because you got the wristband that you had to buzz in. I said, all right, go get the wristband buzzer. We can do it right here. It's like, nah, we can't do it right here. I was like, why not? It was just like, nah, it's kind of stable to the ground. I was like, all right, cool. So I like this guy. So, all right, man, let's go. Let's go rebuzzer. So I went, and now they fumbling now. Like, there's no buzzer now.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, so y'all bought me over here for some bullshit. I'm going to sit my ass down, and then I asked for a hot dog. I was just like, yo, can I get a hot dog? It's before 3, and I don't eat after 3, and I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So they came in a hot dog. And then they fixed the shit, buzzed back in, and then we was out.
That's funny, man.
But imagine, and this is the thing that people don't understand, man. People like to, based on pressure, they like to roll over.
Oh, yeah. People buckle under the pressure, for sure.
And because authority is used to that, and especially in our community, we're taught to do that, not only because there's high consequences if we don't do that, but it's things you need to understand. Vocabulary is everything. If you can speak a certain way in order for them to understand, more than likely you're going to be able to be put in that position to win. It's just that we don't have the vocabulary or the words to do so. We get all hot in the pen. Fuck you, man! Fuck you talking about, dog? Fuck you talking about?
Now we gotta get you out.
Now we gotta get you out. So now you being raped. Now you doing a lot. Like, I could have did that. Fuck you talking about in here, man? You see my jeans? Fuck my jeans got to do with anything. But when he started saying policy, that's when I got in my pocket. So that is how I almost got kicked out of the real street fan.
I love hearing us using our power and our knowledge. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get us where we want to be. Funny enough, I had a similar story just yesterday. Yesterday I was drunk as shit.
Why were you drunk as shit?
Drunk as shit.
What day was yesterday?
I don't know what day it was. I was drunk as shit. So I went to this.
That's every Tuesday,
Taco Tuesday.
Yo, LeBron about to make millions just off taco.
Yeah,
This
man.
is the problem, man.
He need to.
Taco Bell about to hit him up.
Del Taco
Taco
got the
about to hit
Beyond
him up.
Burgers. I mean, the Beyond.
Yo, I heard that. You had it yet? Yes.
Of course I had it.
Yeah, of course you had it. How is it?
Tastes like meat. Shit. I'm like, I'm fooled. Bro, I'm fooled.
That
Shit's
shit,
good.
that shit could be yellow tofu wrapped in some other shit, and you cool money.
Shit cool to me. But yeah, I was drunk as shit in HB at this like networking event. So I'm like mad crowning gingers.
And gingers.
Crowning ginger ale, bro. Little splash, it's good for you.
It's
Made from real ginger. I mean,
Crown good for me.
ground good, no splash. So had like maybe 6 of those, and I'm just like, yo, I gotta go home. I gotta go home. I gotta get out of here. So I say peace to my people, and I'm walking out, and there's like a black dude that's like in the front, and he's like speaking to them, and he's just like, oh no, I'm just trying to come in, and they're like, oh no, sorry sir, it's a private event. So I see a fellow brother in Orange County, rare, and I was like, oh, what's going on, brother? Is there a problem here? And he was like, what he was saying, he was like, oh nah, you know, I was like, oh no, he's not here. I was like, oh, actually, he's here with the party. He's our guest, and we're sponsoring this event.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's coming in, and then he tried to go through security. I was like, no, he was here already.
Yeah.
So he's just coming in. He's coming in with me. Mind you, I was on my way out. Now I go back in with the brother. They're like, all right, it's fine. What's his name? I was like, tell him your name, because I don't know his name. He's like, he's like a southern dude. He's like, my name Ken. I was like, oh yeah, Ken, yeah, come on, Ken, he's with me.
Just sound and look all types wrong.
So now it's just like, all right, cool, you good? We here, we go in. It's open bar. So I'm like, yo, go ahead, grab a drink. I grab a drink. So we chilling, we politicking, and he's like, yo, man, thank you for looking out. Really appreciate that. And I was like, yo, let's just exchange contacts, because I gotta go home. Yeah. I got you in, but I can't stay. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that was like my good deed of the week, yo. So shout out Ken or Ken. Yeah, I mean, we gonna chop it up one day soon. But that was like my story of the week. You know what I'm saying?
But I want to understand what the fuck happened.
Had I not been somebody who was eloquent and well put together, even in my drunken sunburn, you know what I'm saying? I was able to kind of hold it down, and he got in and hopefully made some contacts.
Do you feel like image and approach is about 80% of the game?
So I'd say about 90, bro.
90% of the game.
Image and approach. If approach means language and use of words, image is your presentation, I say that's about 90.
So for those coming up, is it important to understand how to speak? Not necessarily code switching, because I think a lot of people are going to take that and say it's a code switch. Mm-hmm. But in order to express yourself in a way that you're comfortable with, but still stand your ground. That's another big thing that I don't feel like people do a lot. I feel like the big thing that authority recognizes is other authority.
Yep.
Just like you, right? Mm-hmm. If you coming up and you say no, and someone else says no, you're like, oh, okay.
Okay. So,
all right.
So
the easiest thing for a person to fold over is to say no, or silence. Sometimes silence is the best thing you can do.
Really?
I'm going to put that, this is facts right now.
I don't think I applied that one.
Sometimes not saying something after you said something shows that you mean what you're saying. If you overspeak certain things, people can either interrupt you or believe as though you don't have confidence in what you're saying.
Right, okay.
Hey, I'm doing this.
Yeah. I agree. That's because, people talk your way out of it. Same way people talk their way out of pussy.
A lot of people talk their way
People
out.
like, you talk too much. You know how many women I said, I was like, yo, how many women I meet that was just like, yo, he just talked himself out of it. Like, he started talking, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to just go home.
I'm not going to lie to you. I did that in my early days.
Everybody do that. We all learn. That's growing pains.
I did that a lot in my early days, though. I did that so early, it was late. I should have stopped doing it at a certain point. Because I'm talking, I'm a talker.
Yeah.
So you going to sit right here? You want something to drink? You want something to smoke? Or you want to smoke? All right, cool. I'm just going to sit right here next to you. Just chill. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing crazy or nothing. But what you want to watch? You want to watch some Netflix shit? You want to watch some Netflix shit? Yo, this shit dead funny, bro. This shit is crazy right here. Yo, you ever seen Eddie Murphy Raw? That shit is dead funny, dog.
All right, I got to go.
All right, I got to go, dog. Until I learned, like, sometimes you got to relinquish control in order for you to get what you want. Fact. Sometimes you got to relinquish the control. What happened to just sitting there and just being like, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm good. All right. Don't nobody do that no more. Don't nobody do that no more. And another thing that I noticed to piggyback on that, don't nobody serenade no more. What happened to R&B songs?
Serenade.
What happened to that R&B song like a little Avant?
Who you singing to? Ain't nobody singing to nobody these days.
Why not? That's what the shorties want to hear.
What?
Dog, you bugging.
Nah,
I'm bushing. Shorties don't want to hear that no more.
unless you can sing. Unless you like.
Nah, dog. What happens is just putting it on and letting somebody else do the work for you. What happened to that? What happened to putting on a little Avant? What happened to putting on a little Donnell Jones?
That was your go-to, Donnell Jones?
What? I had 3 people on replay.
Let's hear it.
First of all, I'm gonna just sing this real quick for the people out there. Summer rain.
Hey, Carl Thomas.
I had Carl Thomas, Avant, and Donnell Jones. Donnell Jones gets you in a little trouble sometimes.
Where I wanna be with him.
Where I wanna be. Down, down. The message of that song ain't really shit, but the melody is popping. Like you basically telling the shorty you don't want to fuck with her if you playing Donnell Jones.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck with her, but you gonna fuck with her tonight.
Yeah.
But after tonight, I'ma ask you for my key back. Have you ever given a shorty the key before? Yo, have you ever prematurely gave a shorty a key a couple months down the line? You like, damn, dog. I think I could have waited a couple months in order to do that.
Yeah. I ain't been there.
I done been there before. So what you do?
I ain't never been there personally.
Didn't you just say that you done been there before?
I ain't been there. I
don't know, man.
You on your own,
that sound like you backpedaling to me, bro.
Check the wax. Check the wax.
Sound like you backpedaling to me, bro.
But if I found myself in that situation, how do you get the key back? I mean, well, you stuck at that point.
You're not stuck. Just be like, yo, can I get the key back?
Then it's over at that point.
Probably.
Oh, so you knew it was over. You knew you was on the way out.
Yeah. No, we're not talking about me.
I'm just saying in that situation, if that happens, then you gotta, if you asking for the key back, it's broken. You know what I mean?
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. It's all the way over.
You can't go backwards in a relationship. You do know that.
Yeah.
That's a factual statement. You either stay where you are or go forward. Going backwards just causes more problems. You know how people say take a break and then come back? That's still not going backwards. You know what that is? That's staying where you at until y'all get back together and then y'all go forward again.
That's that put on pause, yeah?
Put on pause. You can't. If you go backwards in a relationship, you doomed for failure. Facts. You can't. I don't even care what relationship it is. It's not even shorty. Like, there is no redo in life. Like, you can't go back. Because once you see something, once you hear something,
it's in there.
It's in there. Like, what you supposed to do?
Yeah. You can't unlearn something. You can't unhear something. You can't unsee something. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's there. You just gotta.
Imagine walking in on your shorty, doing some shit. You think you unseeing that? Nah. You could go to church 6 days a week for the next 6 months, but you ain't unseeing it. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, imagine you walking in on your dude at a club on some other shit. Maybe with another dude. You think you unseeing that? That ain't happening. You can forgive what the God says do. Jesus said, forgive. But Jesus also died when it was about 105 degrees outside with a little tiki on. You see what I'm talking about? He a better man than me.
Oh my God.
100%.
That's a fact. Damn.
Once you see something, you're not unseeing it. That's a word. You might as well just tell me. Just tell, because now I can't, like, I could imagine, but I can't see it as real.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You can ignore something that someone told you. Like, all right, whatever, my nigga. Like, I ain't really
until you see it.
But if you see it, it's the stain in my membrane. I'm just being factual, man.
Oh, man.
The question of the day is,
what is a QOD?
If you really had to choose between giving your shorty a key and not the key, what's the likelihood you give a shorty a key?
See, that's the thing, bro. And I'm going to get to the percentage. I feel like as a people, we got to do a better job at vetting shit out. We got to have a better vetting process. You know what I'm saying? Like, we jump the gun too much based on feelings and emotion. And I'm not a feeling and emotion person. I have them, yes. But
You just say you're not a feelings and emotions person?
you talking now, listen.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that, bro.
I feel, however, is very. I'm more of a thinker. I think on the feelings and emotion prior to acting on the feelings and emotion. So there's a difference between head and heart. So I'm saying, so when it gets in my head, I process it.
You see my face right now?
When it gets in my head, I process it. Gets to my heart, I'm just like, damn, I feel that shit. And then it gets back to the head before it gets to the hands or the mouth or whatever the action is.
There's too many extremities on that sentence.
I'm just saying, that's the way my mind works. It's just like zap, 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 act. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Zap, 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 act.
That's the synapses.
We gonna put that on a shirt.
I don't know.
Zap, 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 act.
That's it.
Cubby branded. If you guys want the Cubby merchandise, make sure you go to www.welcometothecubby.com. We're gonna have zap, zap, zap,
Act.
under Mr. Miserable page. Make sure y'all check that out. Cause I ain't wearing that shit. I don't know what the fuck you talking
That's
about.
the way the synapses works. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, and I think a lot of people just zap, zap, act. You know what I'm saying? They act with their heart, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's faster, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's faster, but sometimes it come back to bite them in the ass. Like, damn, I should have thought about this a little more.
So you think people act too much on impulse?
Act a lot on impulse. I think they act on impulse more than they should. I think they should do a little more processing, a little more thinking, a little more vetting prior to just kind of committing to jumping in. What's your thoughts on that?
I agree with you. Let me
Okay.
just say that off. I think people do act off impulse nowadays more than anything because they're able to access more nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I want a big booty girl, more than likely I can get a big booty girl because of the advantages I have of access.
Right.
Like I could go out tonight. Like tonight you going out. You know what I mean? There's 5 of them, more than likely being in the area that I'm in. A lot of dudes aren't aggressive. I'm an aggressive guy. I'll go up and I'll say hello.
Mm-hmm.
If you play the numbers, I'm going to win more than most dudes.
Yeah.
Because now the approach is there.
Right.
So access really fucked up the game. It really did, bro.
But
Steve Jobs done did a number.
But at the end of the day, it takes the person with the access to act. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true.
I mean, there could be two people in the same situation with the same amount of access. One person know how to act in the access. No, one person got in the room and knew what moves to make to get what they wanted out the situation. Some people got in the room and just like, oh shit.
Is that
I ain't ready
maturity?
yet. Experience. I would say.
Are they not interchangeable?
Experience and
Maturity?
Maturity. Some experiences. Well, yeah, with experience, because with experience doesn't come maturity. You have to have the right state of mind to be mature, and the experiences could rapidly grow your maturity or not grow your maturity. I think
So what you're
connected,
saying
but I
is
don't
you
think
can
they're
have certain
interchangeable.
experiences that don't contribute to a mature mindset.
Right. I don't.
So that means it doesn't matter the length of experiences you have. Are they the right experiences you had to lead to maturity?
The type of experiences when they happen. I agree though. I think it's actually more maturity than experiences. Because you and I can experience the same thing, but my state of mind isn't ready to process it in a more mature manner than you are. And then your maturity superseded my maturity even though we had the same experience.
I feel like maturity can be wrong place, wrong time.
Speak on that. What do you
I
mean?
feel like if you're too mature at a younger state, it's going to affect you differently than others.
Oh,
For
you
instance,
see it from a different lens, for sure.
see it from a different lens.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not about the bullshit because you're too mature to be about the bullshit. But you not being about the bullshit gonna leave you out the fucking fun. Or you just have fun, don't care about what the fuck's happening,
Yeah.
and then get maturity later.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a 30-year-old mindset at 15, you done fucked up.
Shit.
Because you wasting 10 years of just bullshit. And that bullshit
Yeah.
leads to the wisdom that'll allow you to be who you are when you're 70.
Right.
Like, I hate when people say, yo, I'm just going to play it safe. Because you playing it safe, where's the stories?
Right.
How are you going to bring that down to somebody else? Like, where's the mistakes? Where's the, like, yo, I ain't had no money this month, but I made it.
Yeah.
Where's that at? So how are you gonna help somebody else come up and say, yo, don't worry about it? You worried about it.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell somebody else not to worry about it? Unless you go through that experience. That's why I think like you gotta fuck up.
Gotta fuck up. Yeah.
You have to fuck up. Facts. You gotta fuck up. If you're not fucking up, bro, you done lived one of those golden, what's those shorties that sit on a seat?
Golden girls?
Girl shit. At 15. Who the fuck wanna be a golden girl at 15? You don't got no jokes.
Yeah.
How the fuck you get? If you don't got no experience, you don't got no jokes. The reason why people got jokes is because they got experience. And they don't give a fuck because they know it's gonna be okay. Like if I'm telling you like, yo, you ain't shit, and somebody else laugh, right? I'm telling you that out of the truth. That means something to me. But if you're not confident in yourself to hear me say you ain't shit, you gonna take it personal. Right. Or you can say, motherfucker, you ain't shit. Oh, maybe you right. I don't know. I ain't shit. I ain't never do nothing that was shit, and I'm a shit at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. That's how I understand. That's my opinion. But you gotta live your life, and I think that all comes back to that whole notion of living your life and being who you're supposed to be.
I think there's a certain degree though. You can't keep making the same goddamn mistakes.
Fact.
At a certain point, it's just like, alright, my nigga, you touched the stove for the 5th time and now you done burnt your hand off. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gotta come to a certain.
Wait, burned your whole hand off?
You done touched the stove 5 times. You ain't learned. You kept making the same mistakes.
I think there's certain degrees of burnt though. Like it goes first, second, third degree, be down to the gristle.
You thought maybe he was like, yo, I held it on for a second. Maybe I should have held it on a little longer. Whatever the case may be. You know a dude that's like that? That's I don't know. Not that I can know of. Not that I can think of off top. Where they continue to make the same bad mistakes. Nah, not that I can think of.
I know a dude like that.
Word. How do you coach that? How do you help that? Coach that up.
You can only say what you say to a person. Your effort is the conversation.
That's all. Yeah.
You can't like.
That's what you could do.
You know how they say that old proverb? You could bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah.
That ain't really a proverb, but we just labeled it as such because it's as old as a motherfucking proverb. But you can't. Like all you can do is have the conversation. I'm big on conversation.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like I can't have real conversation with people though, because maybe they're not there yet.
They don't have that level of maturity and understanding.
That's just my personal thing, and maybe I need to get over it and just say, let's just have the conversation. But sometimes having conversation is not always a good thing because they're not ready for it.
Yeah, it takes a certain level of maturity to understand the conversation, and sometimes you just gotta feel people out. Be like, yo, anything I say, this person not getting it. You know what I'm saying? I think you gotta know your audience. We brought up this point earlier. Like, you can't speak to two people the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, like, if there's a person who thinks they're an authoritative figure and there's something that you want, there's a certain approach that you have to take. If you're speaking to a 4-year-old and there's something that you want, you got to use a different type of approach. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people, we have the luxury of experience and maturity to understand that, and the language to understand, like, all right, I've kind of experienced this type of person. This is a power-hungry doorman right here.
Wait, what?
Doorman.
How'd you know that's where I was going?
That's where I was going. I was already there. I got there before
Doorman. You're a fucking doorman. Doorman.
Yo, you think if they would have been a little nicer and a little more finesse, then do you think they would have got in? Probably.
Yo, son, that's a funny ass movie.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna tell y'all the funniest scene in that movie. They're in the clinic and there's a whole bunch of babies around, right? So you look to the left, cute baby. You look to the right, cute baby. You look semi-left, cute baby. You look semi-right, ugly ass fucking baby. Just staring at you. The nigga said, "Ooh shit, fuck, what is that?" That's the funniest scene in the movie, son. Because nobody ever talks about ugly babies, bro.
Oh man, is that nice to say baby's ugly?
Fuck being nice. You either pretty or you ugly. Yo, some people got ugly babies.
You got ugly
Yo,
ass baby.
I promise you. Out of 5 babies that you've ever seen, right? 2 to 3 is ugly ass fucking baby. What does a good ass baby even look like? Because some baby don't got no hair.
Maybe bald.
Right? Some babies always got that droopy eye. Some baby mouth always be open.
Yeah, dribble mouth and shit.
Dribble mouth shit. Like, what's a cute baby? A cute baby is somebody that just calm. Like, you look at them, they got big eyes with the cheeks.
That's what that baby was, and he had some big ass eyes.
Nah, dog.
That baby That baby was like Benjamin Button. That was a Benjamin Button ass baby. Oh man, dog, I want to watch that movie again. That's a
Benjamin Button baby.
He's just staring.
Yo, imagine saying that to a family member.
That's what I'm thinking about. How's that conversation? How you like, yo, your baby ugly as shit. You know what I'm saying? How do you break that down? Before the baby born, you go to visit the baby, you know what I mean, 3 weeks, like, oh, let me see the baby. Like, oh shit.
Yo, what do you say? Yo, I'm at the stage right now. I'm be honest with you. I'm not at the stage where I'm gonna say like, yo, you got an ugly ass baby. I'm not at that stage. I'm not at that stage right now.
Friendships are ending. Imagine the mother. The mother's gotta be on some next level. Oh man, my mom, he said you're not at that stage. Oh shit.
Yo, I'm at the stage right now. I'm gonna tell you where I'm gonna say. I'm at the stage where I'm not saying it's a cute baby.
Okay.
I'm at that stage.
Okay.
I'm waiting to the stage because it's coming. It's coming. I know it's coming. Where I say like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. Your baby frightens me.
Oh shit.
I'm waiting for that. Like, it's coming. Just give me a couple months. Just give me a couple months. Just give me a couple. I'm sorry, guys. I just thought about something that was amazing. You ever get an email after work hours, and you feel as though you're supposed to respond?
Ooh.
Because if you don't respond right away, you feel as though it's going to be an emergency in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Or your supervisor said, yeah, just give this to me by tomorrow morning. And it's 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck you mean? Give it to you by tomorrow morning. That means I have to get up earlier than expected, make sure it's okay, and then send it over. Or stay late, so I don't have to do that tomorrow morning. But you know what I do? I'm leaving. I'm gonna get up early, and I'm gonna send it to you in the morning. And morning is from 9 to 11:59. That's morning
until
for
it's
me.
noon.
It's morning until it's noon. You can't ask for it at 8:35. Like,
nah.
Dog, I don't have it.
You can ask.
You can ask.
You ain't gonna get it
I
from me.
don't got it.
Yeah.
Listen,
Give me a
we're
few.
all susceptible in order to be professionals. And the Cubby here are a group of professionals that have made it to a point where we're able to express ourselves in a way that you understand, that you can balance or kind of have a benchmark of where you're going in terms of your professional life. And what does that mean? You may be ahead of us, you may be behind us, right? But you can recognize where you are as a professional. You may be a director. You may be just a manager. You could be an analyst, right? You could just walk in as an intern. We've all been there. I've done climbed the ladder so much, I don't even think there is a ladder no more. To be honest with you, I'm not even looking at the ladder. You know what I'm looking at? The ceiling. Whether it's glass or hard, because there's a lot of glass ceilings up there. You could peek through it, but you can't. But you know how you break through? I'm going to tell you how you break through. Fact. Be a disruptor.
Huh.
If you're a disruptor, you're going to break through that glass ceiling. Be something that's different. Be something that is not the norm. Because once you're the norm, that means you are part of the pool of fish.
You just another.
You just another dude. Like, you show up. Like, be a disruptor. Come with ideas. Come with different things. Come with something that no one else is doing, and make it work. A lot of people come with ideas, but they don't execute.
Right.
That's how you break through. Execute. Don't wait for answers. Like, do it, and then be like, all right, it's already done. Oh, word? That means I don't gotta do the work.
Right.
Bet. Let's do it, and then you get the support. That's a factual statement. A lot of people look at glass ceilings as just ceiling. If you could see it, that means you could do it. Now, if it's a hard ceiling, that means you're not knowledgeable. That means you don't know no better.
You don't even know, right?
And people that know better do better. If you see it, that means somebody did it. Like, you're not the only one struggling. A lot of people out here thinking they're the only one struggling. Like, sometimes the most successful people struggle the most.
Yeah.
But you know how they cope with it? Not complain. Just get it done. And I think that's where I'm at as a phase. Like, it doesn't matter what happens to me. I know I can get it done because I've already done it.
So you don't care about the process more. You just know the outcome is going to be.
The outcome is going to be what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's a luxury we have. I mean, having had our experience in corporate America, you know what I'm saying? Like, having had the experience of being an intern, getting paid peanuts, and then kind of making our way up to our positions to kind of earn that, having that, like, level of responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're fortunate.
Are we?
Yeah.
Are we the fortunate group, or are we just the group that was supposed to make it?
I think as long... Oh. Touche. I didn't expect that one. I didn't expect
Because
that.
sometimes there's a part of the population that's just supposed to make it.
Like talents and talent.
Dog,
Yeah.
are you a 5%er? Like, sometimes it's just like the mentality you're supposed to make some... Dog, I go deep in the 5%er. I ain't gonna get into that.
We uncut.
We are uncut. So what I'm saying to you, everybody not gonna make it.
Everybody not gonna make it.
Let's keep it honest. Let's keep it real. You're not gonna make it.
Oh, man.
You're not gonna make it. But that's okay.
That's fine.
That's fine. But I promise you that 1 out of 5 people is gonna make it. So what do? You align yourself with the person that's supposed to make it. That's not being advantageous. That's not even being optimistic. That's being realistic.
Ooh. Okay.
That was a bar.
That was a bar.
That was a
bar.
That was a bar.
Oh,
That's a bar.
Man, that's it.
It's the uncut version. So I'm gonna take real to y'all, right?
Yeah.
This is the uncut version. Just me and Jay in here
Yeah.
with Jared. I mean, Jared the man. We always call it Temple Heart Studios.
Tempo.
If anybody needs any audio work, we're building a Cubby network for others to get a platform in order for them to speak about their realism. And this is something that we can do. Make sure you contact at thecubbycast@gmail.com or thecubbycast on Instagram. You were able to get or receive any sort of consultation that you may need in order to get it started. What are we able to provide? We're able to provide consultation in order for you to get off the ground. We're able to provide materials and resources in order for you to sustain that sort of success. And we're always there for you. What does that mean? Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I don't know why nobody likes when I sing, bro.
Man,
I feel like I'm at least a 3-4 starver.
What I think needs to happen, we gotta get this a 3-4 star.
I've been getting Jared all day, bro.
Oh my God.
I've had Jared all day, bro. Jared's not fucking with me right now because he hates it.
Oh my God.
He hates when I talk my shit. He hates it, bro. But me and Jared bringing the Cubby Network to the top.
I like that. There we go.
And the good thing about it is if you provide your email address, we're able to provide additional resources for you to understand what the industry and the market is like. Because a network not only brings access, but it brings you comfort level. It brings you resources and assurances in order for you to put your content on a platform that works. We're going to work for you. We don't work with you. We work for you. What does that mean? You're in control. A lot of people like to dictate their own biases. That's not what we're here to do. What do you want to do? Okay, this is the framework. Do it. You need equipment? Cool. We got a connection. You need sound quality to make sure it's cool? You may not have a studio. That's fine. We can ship the equipment to you, get it done with the tips that we use, bring it back in-house. We put it out within a week or 2 time frame, and you're able to provide or present a podcast that is quality. Because this is all it is. We just in a room talking shit. Like, I don't see the difficulty, to be honest with you. Like,
That's it.
I don't see the difficulty. Jay here, he talk his shit all the time.
Yes, sir.
He call him Mr. Miserable. But I don't know. He the happiest motherfucker I've ever seen. I don't see the irony.
It's oxymoronic. It's a little ironic. And that's how it works. Oh man, yo. Gosh.
He said, "Oh man, yo, yeah, that's called a transition."
That's a transition.
The fuck is that called?
Transition. I had another transition too.
That's called a transition. The transition is, and this is the thing that is perfect about when we speak about shit. It's all about airtime and how we go and the questions that you kind of bridge and bring in. But what I really want to ask you, Jay, is what are some things that you can give to the people to make them understand that their mistakes are not the end of the world. Because a lot of people run into obstacles and they say, what? They quit. How do you get people over that hump?
You gotta, my train of thought is there's wins and losses. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, I was having this conversation literally the other day, and I was like, yo, a win is the outcome of your previous losses. You know what I'm saying? Because your losses are nothing. The only L you take is a lesson. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fail. The L you take is gonna be what you learn from it and how you use that going forward. You know what I'm saying? When you get the win, that's just like, all right, cool. You're supposed to get the win. You know what I'm saying? The win is the outcome of all the L's that you've taken in the past and all the times you fell. And now you up and you're like, all right, now I'm learning from my mistakes. And that's just what the win is. The win is the outcome of you learning from your mistakes. So don't be afraid of the L. You know what I'm saying? You gotta drown a little bit before you can swim. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that part of the process is failing. And that's where you get those are the hardest lessons. You ever failed at something and you was like, damn, it feels like it's the worst thing ever?
Yeah, Uno.
Yeah, you should. And then when you get that W, like, yeah, you should have got that. You know what I'm saying? Is my go or your go?
Nah, I only got 6 cards. So.
I only got 5.
Wait, these ain't your cards?
Those are my cards. My cards right here.
Dog, there's a bunch of cards right here.
My card has been next to me the whole time.
So why is there just a leap of cards right here?
A leap or a heap?
Why is there just a lot of cards right here?
I don't know. It ain't mine, brother.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's
So
6
got
cards.
6 cards there, 6 cards in your hand, 5 cards in my hand. And
There's
that
something
random
wrong.
number
There's
7.
something. Nah, we gotta
What's
reshuffle.
wrong with me?
Yeah, I don't like all this. That was just weird.
You wouldn't like none of that.
There's a lot of high numbers, but not a lot of people. That's weird, bro.
Yo, T, speaking of, how you feel about this this top 50 rappers list?
There's a top 50s rappers list?
So this is probably when you were disconnected from the world. So there was a list floating around the internet that I think was started from a podcast out in Milwaukee.
What podcast?
It's called The Brew.
Oh, okay.
Like Milwaukee Brewers.
Shout them out, man.
Shout them out. Haven't heard their content. I just heard about solo list. And it had the top 50 rappers of all time. And that list was highly argued and it was like the pause of talk, a conversation for the past like week and a half. And it didn't have any female rappers on it.
Well, women aren't really good rappers.
What?
Just being honest, bro.
What?
They're not really good.
Women aren't
rappers.
good rappers?
Name top 5 women rappers and tell me which one of them are better than a man.
Lauryn Hill, Lil Kim.
Fuck. Well, Lil Kim now.
Remy Ma. Fucking dog. Young M.A.
Come on, bro. You're stretching.
No, Queen Latifah.
Don't say.
And Queen Latifah.
Don't say Queen Latifah to me. Man, Queen Latifah and Common ain't do shit for Coke. Don't say that shit to me.
Common was on the list, top
Dog,
50.
yeah,
Common was
but
top 50 list.
what's the ratio are they, and what category are they in for the top rappers?
Well, you gotta understand,
women traditionally
it's
are.
It's a male-dominated
So then, how am I supposed to say that they're the best? If it's a male dominated, it's just a ratio don't really pan out.
But that's what I'm saying. Out of 50, there's got to be at least 3 spots.
To who?
Lil Kim,
Nah, bro.
Lauryn Hill,
Lauryn Hill is your only
and Queen
argument.
Latifah.
Lauryn Hill is your only argument.
Nah, well, then I got an argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think Queen Latifah got bars?
Nick.
You don't think Queen Latifah got bars?
Don't come to me with Queen Latifah at all.
You don't think Lil Kim got bars?
No.
You never heard all about the Benjamins remix?
Dog.
Fire.
You gotta understand, dog. Like, she was under the tutelage, I'm gonna say that, just tutelage,
Good word.
of Notorious B.I.G. And
Okay.
it is widely known that the Notorious B.I.G. wrote her lyrics. Now, P. Diddy doesn't write his lyrics.
Okay.
Am I going to say he's one of the top 50 rappers of all time? I don't even think he's in the top 100.
So
be
there's
perfectly
been
honest.
times where somebody wrote for Drake. Is Drake now no longer in the top 50
But
because
there's
somebody wrote
also been times that nobody written for Drake.
True.
And it's been fire.
True.
Fire.
for him? Biggie died like 25 years ago, bro.
So what are you saying?
So Lil Kim ain't haven't hit since?
Nigga, you bugging right now.
saying, bro.
Compare Little Kim hits to when Biggie.
You are listening to the Cubby Podcast with the Cubby Cast and your host, Tyrone Lewis.